Shalom, shalom, all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. It's your brother coming back with another lesson. And as you see in the world, current events, as in the hurricanes that hit Houston, that hit Puerto Rico, that hit Florida, we're gonna go into that because it's deeper than what you think. Because there's a lot of gainsayers out here that says that there's no such thing as God. They believe in evolution, but when we go into the records of the Bible, we could prove that the Lord is responsible for all these things that you see in current events, with the hurricanes, the earthquakes, the whirlwinds, the fires and stuff like that, the tempest fires that's going on in California, Arizona, Montana, all the wildfires and stuff. That's the Lord, and we're going to prove it to you. This is Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquakes and with great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. So that's what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? If it happened 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago, it still happened. And that's the Lord that's doing that. That's the Lord that's doing that because he's waking up. He's gathering the grapes, man. He's gathering his elect. You know what I'm saying? He's gathering the nation of Israel because the white man's society, as we know of, is about to end. So that's the Lord that's responsible for doing that. He's trying to send out signs, as you know, that the eclipse, after the eclipse, that's when all these events start to happen. And that's the Lord that's doing that. Now we got Trump still going at it with North Korea, so we don't know how that's going to play out. But just know that it shall be wars and rumors of wars, and that's going on. And Yahweh shall prophesied that. So we at the end, man. We at the end of this era. And it's a new era that's going to rise with the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American. We're going to be the next rulers of the planet Earth. So let's go to the next precept. Sirach 43:17. It say, the noise of the thunder maketh the earth to tremble, so doeth the northern storm. It say, and the whirlwind as birds flying, he scattered the snow, and the falling down thereof is as the lightning of grasshoppers. So the Lord is responsible for the thunder, the great noise, the whirlwind, the storms. That's the Lord. The Lord is not Mother Nature, or it's not Hurricane Harvey. It's not Hurricane Jose or Maria. It's the Lord. They put names on the Lord, man, and they trying to keep you from understanding that's the Lord. They don't want you to understand that that's the Lord is doing it, so they call it Hurricane Katrina or Hurricane whatever, you know what I'm saying? But that's the Lord that's doing that. So let's get Psalms 58:10. Because if you're an Israelite, you're supposed to be rejoicing at this stuff. You can't pray for this society, man. Because if you pray for this, you can't play both sides of the fence. The Lord is coming back, and he's sending messengers before he do it. He's coming back to save you, man. So you can't pray for what the Lord is working, what the Lord is about to destroy. This is Psalms 58:10. It say, the righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. So that's what we're going to do, man. Because the wicked have afflicted us. Our oppressor is the wicked. Look at Ray Lewis, man. This man has been cooning since he been cooning forever, man. And just because he took a knee, they trying to get a petition going to remove his statue. And he had to come out and say that, I didn't know, I was praying or something like that, to that effect. What he said he was praying, he was trying to prove his point that he wasn't kneeling, that he didn't take a knee, man. He cooning for them, and they finna take a statue. because for him, if he did it or not, but for standing up for his black people as he should have had done. You know what I'm saying? They finna do what they doing. They gonna take his statue away, man. This place is not the place for us, man. We must get our minds out of this world, cause they these people that's over us, they do not like us, man. Only thing we got is ourselves, and we got the Lord, man, and His Son, Yahweh Shai Christ, man. That's all that we have, man. Let's get Malachi. This is Malachi 1 and 4. It say, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall be called the border of wickedness. Isn't that what they did in Hurricane Harvey, Houston? It been destroyed by the Lord, and they said we are impoverished. We're going to return and build the desolate places. Let me read that again. It say, whereas Edom said we are impoverished, Edom, the so-called white people, but we will return and build the desolate places. Ain't they in Houston right now trying to return and build back Houston up? Because what the Lord did? Because of what the Lord did, yes. This is what the Edomites always did. When they knocked down the World Trade Center, they returned, they built the desolate places. You know what I'm saying? This is what they always do. They known for doing that. And they the border of wickedness, because you got to understand something. If the Lord is steady knocking stuff down, or He's steady destroying stuff, that means you did something wrong. So when you return to build the desolate place, like, oh, it ain't nothing. Like, it's Mother Nature. Like, it could have been a category 4, but it's Mother Nature. Like, that's being wicked. So that's why the Lord said He shall call them the border of wickedness, man. So I hope this lesson was edified, man, in the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.